when you have to express two sides of the same topic, that is, you have to express first that take one side and then say that you want to write about the other side also, then you will use words like despite or in spite of, or you will use words like though space research has been of some benefit, despite the benefits of space research. So here you are indicating by these words that you want to speak about the other side also. Okay, so when you use these words despite, though, whereas, or while, that shows that you are going to write about or express the other side of the topic also. And use of comma is there. Whereas space research has some benefits, comma. So whereas indicates that you're going to say the opposite, say something opposite in the next part of the sentence. So you'll say whereas space research has some benefits. So whereas is indicating the opposite, that you're going to say something opposite to that. Space research has some benefits, but it is too costly. So whereas indicates the same meaning as but does. Whereas space research has some benefits, it is too costly. So don't put any other word over here. Don't use but over here. You can't use two forms. Either use whereas or use but. So you can say space research has some benefits, full stop, but it is too costly. Or comma, but it is too costly. So you can use but also. If you use whereas, then you shouldn't use but. Alright, so you have to use one form. Either use whereas or use but. So similarly with the others, when you say though space research has been of some benefit, it is still limited. Don't say but it is still limited. Okay, so you don't use two forms, use one only. If you use but, then don't use the other. If you use these, then don't write but over there. Okay, so this is to help you to understand the use of these markers. Now we come to giving examples. Exemplification is very important as it is a way of giving evidence. So here are some examples that have been given, and you can see that this is a way of giving examples. Please read this. Then you can go on to use other phrases to give some variety in those examples. So every example need not begin with for example. You need not repeat the word for example again and again, right? So you can go on to say in a different way one of the areas. This also means the same thing. It means that you're giving an example. Okay, and when you use phrases like a significant fact, or in some cases, or it has been observed, these are all different ways of indicating that you are giving different examples. All right, so it should not be repetitive, that there is so much repetition of the same, for example, in every case. You can bring variation over there. Certainly, it will be appreciated. Now, here is an exercise for you. Think of more examples to support each side. Write one example of each. Okay, and here are some phrases suggested to you. You can use these phrases in giving the examples. So write down the example.